Welcome in.
Welcome. Like, if you have the infinite means to print money, what can you do with all that? You can
Yeah,
do so much with infinite money with no consequences to yourself because you don't really care for the future. You're living on a short-term basis, just like a junkie. A
yeah,
junkie is living on a short-term edge. I'm gonna do this dope until I keel over and die, pretty much. And eventually the junkie, unless they finally stop themselves, will eventually overdose and die because they're constantly chasing that high, and they're
yeah,
constantly going higher and higher and higher in the potency and the amount of dope that they're putting into their system. So
yeah,
eventually that's going to catch up, especially if they do give it up for a little bit trying to get clean and then they relapse. They're going to go back to that higher dosage.
yeah,
They're dead. They overdose. They're gone. And that's exactly what the government does when you slow down on the printing for a while. And then, I mean, look what we did recently within the last 2.5 years. The government slowed down on the printing, and then look what happened in March of 20.
They're going to say, okay, if we can regulate crypto for criminal enterprise, then we can regulate crypto, period. They're going to
yeah.
take that and they're going to run with it. So you cannot give them that capacity.
Mm-hmm. What's the scary aspect is they're working on that capacity right now with the good old-fashioned digital dollar.
That's the best tool people have right now because
Yeah,
it's the most efficient medium of exchange
Mhm.
that anybody's created, as far as I'm aware of so far.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
and that's what we need to outcompete the Federal Reserve, right? If we
Yeah.
want to make the
yeah,
Fed like obsolete the same way that
Mhm.
Netflix made Blockbuster obsolete,
Mhm.
then we have to find a better product. And the only
Mhm.
product that the Fed has is exchange media.
Mhm.
yeah,
So, you see there's a lot of cryptocurrencies out there trying to do all sorts of shit. And I think that
Mhm.
they're
yeah,
most of them are worthy goals. But at the end of the day, it's the one that's the most efficient medium of exchange, the one that you can use right now, like you use cash, the one that can function
Mhm.
in that
yeah,
same sort of role. That's going to be
yeah.
the one that wins the day.
Well, just
Just
bullshit.
remember, we may be called legacy right, but you have legacy rights. You can't mute those rights, no matter how unpopular they become.